Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Solar Moonbird, and we are back with Kitsune on Naruto / Gaanaru. This is the 11th chapter, I believe, if I'm thinking correctly. Um, let's see. I will be reading, hopefully all night. It is still the 17th whenever I'm recording this. Until at least midnight, I'm probably going to be recording. We still have, I think it was like 20 something chapters, including this one, to read. So there's still going to be a good 20 parts. I'm hoping to start recording every night, and like recording from like maybe 8 or 9 to maybe midnight whenever I feel up to it, and then having it set to publish them like every other day or every day. I still need to figure out how I want to set up my schedule. But I have my own personal time limit for how long these videos are going to be, which is like, they can only be 15 minutes or like 16 minutes for me right now until I get my new phone, which should be like by the end of the weekend for me this week. Because I will be getting paid by my aunt for babysitting my cousins, which I'm sorry if I end up like not doing anymore after a little bit, after all these are uploaded. It will be because I'm sick again, because my cousin is always sick and he's got a major iron deficiency. I'm thinking I'm going to be playing like a playlist in the background, like a song playlist, like on my TV in my room, so it probably won't be heard as much, but I'll be able to hear it. And I'm always able to do stuff better whenever I'm listening to music. On a different channel of mine called Lunar Moon Gotcha. I know, weird, right? I have a playlist called Music. It's got a bunch of different like playlists people made for like Minecraft YouTubers and everything, MCYTs. I have 18 of those on there, and a lot of them are an hour long. The first one, the one that's going to be behind this video, is called Burning an Orphanage with Technoblade. Yeah. And I've got to turn down my thing so it doesn't play music that could possibly get copyrighted, because I don't want that to happen. But let me click on that to make sure it's up. And once it starts playing, I will start recording the actual story. Let's go ahead and get right into this chapter. Kitsune on Naruto / Gaanaru. It is chapter 11. Every ninja in the room had shivers going down their spines. Then the rookie 9 came in. I smiled and waved to them. They waved back and we started up a conversation. I'm so hyped up, Kiba yelled. I chuckled. So am I. We're going to crush this, I yelled. Everyone laughed at our enthusiasm. So what do you think? Ino was cut off by a man with pale blue hair and glasses. Thanks, Kura. He came up from behind me and scared me, so I drop-kicked him. Oh, sorry, I chuckled nervously. I bent down to help him up and growled in his ear. You smell like snake. He looked at me fearful, and I gave him a knowing look. He directed his eyes to the other ninja and told them that he has cards of information on each ninja. I gave him a skeptical look. All right, then prove it, Sasuke yelled. Well, I need a name. Snake I don't know what that word is. I can't speak, and I don't know what that word is. Uh, the snake said, "That's all I'm gonna say." I got an idea. Gara of the sand, I piped up. Sasuke smirked. The snake laid a card out on the floor and used his chakra to spin the card around. When he was done, he picked it up and read it aloud. 3 S ranked missions, 14 A ranked missions, 4 B ranked missions, 0 D ranked missions. He says, I smirked. My little flower is quite special. Oh, I got one. Naruto Uzumaki. Kiba yelled. My eyes widened in shock. Oh, come on, moron. I'm standing right here. I laughed nervously. Sasuke and I shared a scared glance. Snake smirked and laid his card out. Card's letter on the card, letters showed up instead. This is not a real name. I let out a shaky breath and took a step back. Naruto, what does that mean? I bit my name. I bit my name. I bit my lip. Oh my god. I just looked up and saw what song was playing next. It's Blitz. Oh my god. First it was why you only call me when you're high, and now it's Blitz. Oh my god, yes. Okay, let's get back to this. Well, I go by my mom's name, but my dad's is on all of my records. It's either that or he doesn't know much about me. I stuttered. Shikamaru knows what's up. Of course he does. Then what's your dad's name? He asked. I froze. I stood there not being able to say anything. Thankfully, Uncle Ibiki came to the rescue. All right, sit your asses down, he yelled. On shaky feet, I turned away from the rookie nine and headed towards the front where I was seated. Oof. Sorry, my throat was messing with me. Now where was I? All right, listen up. This is the first part of the tuning exams, Ibiki shouted. Okay, there's apparently a link to a thing, but I can't get to it, and I don't feel like finding the picture on my phone. It's weird because I'm reading the things. I have it loading up so that I can see it after it loads. You will take a written exam. Good luck. Ibiki smirked. People around the room shared confused glances. I have 20 ANBU Black Ops in the room who are trained to see the smallest things. If you get caught cheating, then you'll get a tick mark. 3 tick marks, and your whole squad is out. I sighed, and when the test was handed out to all of us, I started. I managed to get all of the questions answered and double-checked them in 5 minutes. I sighed and flipped my paper over. I leaned back and pretended to take a nap. Instead, I entered my mindset. Blah, blah, blah. Oh wow, it started raining outside. That's fun. Instead, I entered my mindset. Did I get mine right, Kura? I asked. The fox checked over my work and nodded. You did good, Kit. Good. You did, Kit. Good job. Why did this music just stop? Is it saying that the song's over and it's just taking a while? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. There's a Hamilton song playing now. You'll be back. Oh god. I haven't gotten to watch Hamilton all the way, but I've listened to so many of the songs. I'm letting it run for a second to see if you can hear it. You probably can. I gotta check how long this has been going on for. 9 minutes already. Okay then. I gotta see how long the thing has left. So if you can hear the song, I'll let you listen to that while I see how long this has. Sorry about that. Okay, we ain't got much longer on this chapter already. I nodded and started talking with the fox. When do you think Pervy Sage will come visit me? I miss Bachan as well. I sighed. Kurama chuckled. I can't speak. Chuckled softly. The most feared ninja any sane human has heard of is pouting. I find that amusing, Kuro teased. I rolled my eyes and flopped down on the ground. So how long did Uncle Abiki say the test was? Kurama shrugged. Somewhere around an hour, I groaned. That's too long, I protested. Kurama shrugged before taking another nap. I was about to do the same when I felt something roll onto my desk. I opened my eyes to see an eyeball with sand particles around it. I chuckled and opened my eyes just enough to wink at the eyeball. I printed on and flipped my paper over to and recheck it. After a few minutes, the eyeball hopped once, then rolled away. I snickered softly, and Ibiki then announced that the 10th question was here. Protests rang out when they heard the conditions. It's either you take the 10th question, get it right and pass, or take the 10th question and get it wrong and never be able to become tuning ever. Raise your hand if you're out, he said quietly. A good 24 people left with their squads, but I was surprised when Sakura and Sasuke prevailed. I smirked and nodded in their direction. They took it as they made the right decision and smiled softly. Ah! I hate my mouse right now. It's being so mean to me. Okay, there we go. For those of you who stayed, you all pass. Ibiki yelled. I chuckled as the confused shouts rang out. Ibiki explained that the 10th question was all in backbone. You had to be determined. He then explained that the other 9 questions were to see if you could gather information well. I smiled softly, and Ibiki shocked me by taking his headband off. He doesn't like to show his scars to the world, so this was pretty big. I smirked in his direction, and he returned it. When Ibiki was done explaining, Auntie Inko... Oh my god, I'm thinking of fucking My Hero Academia. Auntie Anko... There we go. Auntie Anko burst through the window. My eyes widened in shock and I whispered, "Oh no." I buried my head in my hands and laid on the desk. "Hello, I'm Anko. I will be your proctor for the second part of the exams," she bellowed out. "You always have to make a grand entrance, don't you, Anko?" Ibiki sighed. "Ooh! Prince Ali, Will Smith." Yes. I didn't remember exactly what songs were on this playlist, even though I've listened to it like 5 times. I should probably stop and add uh more time to this. Unless, hang on, let me see. Okay, yeah, no, I should be able to finish it in this 1 minute. Ibiki sighed and looked at me like telling me to escape. I took the chance and tried to bolt out the door. "Naruto, get your ass over here and give your aunt a hug, dumbass," she yelled. I groaned and turned around. She opened her arms and I trudged over, giving her a hug. "Nice to see you, Auntie Anko," I said in a monotone voice. She walked me over. She whacked me over the head hard. "Try to at least act happy to see me," she yelled. I put on an enthusiastic smile, and she nodded her head in approval. "All right, brats, follow me to the second part of the exam," she yelled. "We don't even get a break," someone yelled. Anko chuckled and grabbed me by the ear and shushed away. "So what's up with the hinge, Baka?" And that's it for this chapter. Okay, that's it for that chapter in this video. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. I love you.